Japan, a land of contrasts. Ancient traditions blend seamlessly with modern technology. Towering skyscrapers rise above serene temples. This island nation, nestled in the vast Pacific Ocean, boasts a history as rich and varied as its landscapes. From the earliest hunter-gatherers to the economic powerhouse of today, Japan's story is one of resilience, innovation, and cultural brilliance. This essay embarks on a captivating journey through time. We'll trace the footsteps of Japan's ancestors, explore the rise and fall of empires, and witness the birth of a modern nation. Join me as we uncover the fascinating history of Japan. Our exploration begins in the mists of prehistory, tens of thousands of years ago. It's a time when the first inhabitants arrived on these shores, laying the foundation for a civilization that would leave an indelible mark on the world. Their story, though shrouded in the passage of time, is no less captivating. Let us begin our journey, venturing into the heart of ancient Japan. The Japanese archipelago, a string of islands stretching across the eastern edge of Asia, has been home to humans for tens of thousands of years. The earliest evidence of human presence dates back to the Paleolithic period, a time when woolly mammoths roamed the earth. These early inhabitants, hunter-gatherers by necessity, survived by their wits and their close connection to the land. Little is known about these early pioneers. Their tools, fashioned from stone and bone, offer tantalizing clues to their way of life. They hunted animals, gathered plants, and sought shelter in caves and rudimentary dwellings. Their lives were intimately intertwined with the rhythms of nature. As the climate warmed and the glaciers retreated, Japan underwent a dramatic transformation. The sea levels rose, shaping the archipelago into the form we recognize today. The forests teemed with life, providing sustenance and resources for the burgeoning human population. It was during this period, known as the Jomon period, that Japanese culture began to take root. We move now to the Jomon period, a time of significant cultural development and innovation. It is here that we witness the emergence of a unique and vibrant society. The Jomon period, spanning from roughly 14,000 to 300 BC, marked a turning point in Japanese history. It was during this time that pottery, a revolutionary technology, emerged. The Jomon people, named after the distinctive cord-marked patterns on their pottery, created a wide array of vessels for cooking, storage, and ceremonial purposes. The Jomon people lived in villages, often near rivers or coastlines. They were skilled hunters, fishers, and gatherers. Their diet consisted of deer, wild boar, fish, shellfish, nuts, and berries. They lived in harmony with nature, their lives governed by the seasons. Around 300 BC, a new wave of immigrants, known as the Yayoi people, arrived from mainland Asia. The Yayoi brought with them a wealth of new technologies and ideas, including rice cultivation, metalworking, and weaving. These innovations ushered in a new era in Japanese history. The Yayoi period, from 300 BC to 300 AD, saw the rapid spread of rice cultivation throughout Japan. Rice paddies, carefully irrigated and tended, became a common sight. The abundance of food led to population growth and the emergence of larger, more complex settlements. The Yayoi period witnessed the gradual unification of Japan under a single imperial lineage. Legend has it that Emperor Jimmu, a descendant of the sun goddess Amaterasu, ascended to the throne in 660 BC, marking the beginning of Japan's imperial line. While the historical accuracy of this claim is debated, it highlights the importance of mythology and imperial authority in Japanese culture. The Kofun period, from the 3rd to the 6th centuries AD, is named after the large keyhole-shaped burial mounds that were constructed for the elite. These mounds, some of which are truly massive, contained elaborate tombs filled with grave goods, including bronze mirrors, weapons, and jewelry. The Kofun period saw the rise of powerful clans and the establishment of a more centralized state. Buddhism, which originated in India, arrived in Japan via Korea in the 6th century AD. Prince Shotoku, a powerful regent, embraced Buddhism and promoted its spread throughout the country. Buddhist temples and monasteries were established, and Buddhist teachings began to influence Japanese art, literature, and philosophy. The stage was now set for the emergence of a powerful and sophisticated civilization. Japan, once a land of scattered clans, was on the cusp of a golden age. Section 5. A golden age, the Nara and Heian periods. The Nara period, from 710 to 794 AD, marked a cultural and artistic flourishing. Nara, modeled after Chang'an, became a center of learning and power. Buddhist temples like Todaiji were constructed on a grand scale. The Heian period, from 794 to 1185 AD, saw the capital move to Heian-kyo, modern-day Kyoto. This period is often referred to as the golden age of Japanese culture. The imperial court patronized the arts, literature, and music. Women played a prominent role with works like The Tale of Genji. The Heian period saw the development of kana, a phonetic script. This innovation led to a flowering of Japanese literature. Poetry flourished with themes of love, nature, and time. Beneath this refined culture, the seeds of change were sown. The power of the aristocracy waned, and the samurai rose to prominence. Section 6. The Age of the Samurai, from Kamakura to Muromachi. The late Heian period was marked by political instability and the rise of warrior clans. In 1185, Minamoto Yoritomo emerged victorious from a power struggle and established the Kamakura shogunate, marking the beginning of the feudal period in Japan. The shogun, a military dictator, held true power, while the emperor remained a figurehead. The Kamakura period, from 1185 to 1333, saw the development of a distinct samurai culture. The samurai, bound by a strict code of honor known as Bushido, valued loyalty, martial prowess, and self-sacrifice. They were skilled swordsmen, archers, and horsemen, and their lives were dedicated to serving their lords. The Muromachi period, from 1336 to 1573, was a time of continued warfare and political fragmentation. Rival shogunates clashed for control, while powerful feudal lords, known as daimyo, carved out their own domains. Despite the turmoil, the Muromachi period witnessed a flowering of art, literature, and theater, influenced by Zen Buddhism. The Ashikaga shogunate, which ruled during much of the Muromachi period, established a new capital in Kyoto, known as the Muromachi district. This period saw the rise of the tea ceremony, a ritualized form of tea preparation and consumption that emphasized harmony, respect, and tranquility. Section 7. Warring States and Unification. Azuchi Momoyama and Edo. The late 15th and early 16th centuries were a time of intense warfare and upheaval in Japan. The Sengoku period, or Warring States period, saw powerful daimyo vying for control of the country. Armies clashed on battlefields across Japan as ambitious warlords sought to expand their domains and establish their dominance. Out of this chaos emerged three charismatic leaders who would shape the destiny of Japan: Oda Nobunaga, Toyotomi Hideyoshi, and Tokugawa Ieyasu. Nobunaga, a brilliant strategist and ruthless tactician, began the process of unifying Japan. He broke the power of the Buddhist monasteries, who had become wealthy and influential, and defeated many of his rivals. Hideyoshi, Nobunaga's loyal general, continued his master's work after his assassination. Hideyoshi completed the unification of Japan and launched two ambitious but ultimately unsuccessful invasions of Korea. His rule was marked by a blend of military might and administrative reforms. After Hideyoshi's death, power passed to Tokugawa Ieyasu, who had been a loyal ally of both Nobunaga and Hideyoshi. Ieyasu defeated his rivals at the Battle of Sekigahara in 1600, securing his control over Japan. He established the Tokugawa shogunate, which would rule Japan for the next 265 years. Section 8. A New Japan, the Meiji Restoration and Modernization. The Meiji Restoration of 1868 marked a pivotal turning point in Japanese history. The Tokugawa shogunate was overthrown and imperial rule was restored. The new leaders of Japan, determined to modernize the country and avoid the fate of other Asian nations that had fallen under Western imperial control, embarked on a period of rapid industrialization, military build-up, and social reform. The Meiji period, from 1868 to 1912, saw Japan undergo a remarkable transformation. Feudalism was abolished, a modern army and navy were established, and a new education system was introduced. Japan embraced Western technology and ideas while at the same time preserving its own unique culture and traditions. Japan's rapid modernization was accompanied by a more aggressive foreign policy. Japan defeated China in the First Sino-Japanese War from 1894 to 1895 and Russia in the Russo-Japanese War from 1904 to 1905, establishing itself as a major military power. Japan's victory over Russia, a major European power, sent shockwaves through the world and marked Japan's arrival as a force to be reckoned with. The Meiji period laid the foundation for Japan's emergence as a major economic and military power in the 20th century. However, it also sowed the seeds of future conflict as Japan's ambitions increasingly clashed with those of other powers in Asia and the Pacific. Section 9. The 20th century and beyond, from Taisho to Reiwa. The 20th century was a time of great upheaval and transformation for Japan. The Taisho period, from 1912 to 1926, was marked by political instability and social change, as Japan grappled with modernization and its growing role in world affairs. The rise of militarism led to Japan's involvement in World War II, a catastrophic conflict that had a profound impact on the country. Following its defeat, Japan underwent a period of occupation by Allied forces led by the United States. Under General Douglas MacArthur, Japan adopted a new constitution, renounced war, and embarked on a path of pacifism and democracy. The post-war period saw Japan achieve remarkable economic growth, becoming one of the world's leading economic powers. The Japanese economic miracle was fueled by government support, a skilled workforce, and a culture of hard work and innovation. The Heisei period, from 1989 to 2019, was a time of relative peace and prosperity for Japan. However, Japan also faced challenges, including economic stagnation and an aging population. Natural disasters such as the 2011 Tohoku earthquake and tsunami also posed challenges. The Reiwa period began in 2019 with Emperor Naruhito's ascension. Japan continues to face challenges in the 21st century, including globalization and climate change. However, Japan remains a vibrant and innovative nation with a rich culture and resilient people. Section 10. Conclusion: Japan's enduring legacy. Japan's history is a testament to the resilience, adaptability, and creativity of its people. From its ancient origins as a land of hunter-gatherers to its modern status as a global economic powerhouse, Japan has undergone a remarkable transformation over the millennia. The story of Japan is one of both continuity and change. Throughout its long history, Japan has maintained a strong sense of cultural identity, even as it has been influenced by other cultures, from China and Korea to the United States and Europe. Japan's unique blend of tradition and modernity is evident in its art, architecture, cuisine, and social customs. Today, Japan stands as a leading nation on the world stage. Its economy is one of the largest in the world, its technology is cutting edge, and its culture continues to captivate people around the globe. As Japan looks to the future, it can draw strength from its long and storied past, a past marked by both challenges and triumphs. The story of Japan is far from over. As a new generation takes the helm, it will be fascinating to see how Japan continues to evolve and shape the world in the 21st century and beyond. One thing is certain: Japan's enduring legacy of innovation, resilience, and cultural brilliance will continue to inspire for generations to come.